Police in the northwest have descended on the business premises of businessman Brown Mogotsi amid a probe into alleged dodgy dealings. KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Nhlanhla Mkwanazi previously linked Mogotsi to Senzo Mchunu amid claims of political interference in police operations. Mogotsi is accused of being part of the push to disband the political killings task team. Mogotsi was named as an unauthorized person with access to confidential police information.
No, there's no need. They're acting within the parameters of the law. They only perhaps fail to just contact me that I'm able to involve the lawyer, that they are coming for the search and seizure, the warrant which they are in possession of. But they did not inform me and I was not there. I cannot open a case that people have a warrant to search my property. The only problem is my safety. I'm just worried. Maybe I should make this very clear. I'm very much worried that the similar thing which occurred during the Chief of Staff to the Minister, Cedric Nkabinde, police officers coming with ballot lovers and rifles, more than 15 people with rifles. It's very traumatic. I can't believe this. I'm fearing now for my life. I even told them because I'm in Johannesburg, they should come and meet. I don't think it's a good thing for me to meet with strangers at night without my lawyer. I believe my lawyer will talk to them tomorrow. Yeah, no, my lawyer will talk to them tomorrow and we have to make arrangement that they come properly during the day and seize whatever they want to seize. I just dislike the way that I'll be singing. Let me tell you, my brother, I've been around. South Africans will be very much surprised. Just leave whatever to unfold on the day of my appearance. Remember that I like using the word I've been around. People are unable, I don't know whether South Africans are gullible or what. They still cannot connect the dots as to why is this man having so much information? Where does it come from? Is he authorized to have it or not? So the day is coming and I'll be able to put that on the table. Unless you decide to cancel the commission and you allow me to present this, whatever that you want to hear from me in this platform, my brother. The platform is available. You see, there are people who are speaking on camera and so forth. I'll be coming there to put the side of my story. I thought on the clips that you are playing, they went to my property. I sell a lot of archer and fat cooks and stuff. I'm not a police officer. You'll know who's Brown Mogotsi. My brother, I am Brown Mogotsi. The time is coming. It's less than 2 weeks.
The raid that took place at your premises in the northwest today, do you know who the raid, which SAPS division had executed the raid and whether they had a warrant for the raid?
Yeah, good evening, viewers. Yes, I was in contact with General Bunene, who has confirmed that he has a search and seizure warrant against me, which I have actually seen during the week that has been obtained against myself, Minister Senzo Mchunu, and the Chief of Staff, Cedric Nkabinde. I don't know if I should really meet with them. Why would you come from KZN having 20 rifles to look for a man like me, just to take my cell phones, gadgets, and stuff like that.
I mean, also, typically, it must be noted that search and seizures don't quite happen at the convenience of the affected party. But importantly, General Kunene, in question, who you had spoken with at the time of the search and seizure, where exactly is he from? Which unit does he belong to?
Political interest in KZN. They are from KZN. And I know they would have spoken to the provincial commissioner in the Northwest, who would cascade the matter to the local police station. In this case would be Mabatu, and inform me to be available at the police station on the arrival, would then go to wherever they want to search and seize.
Yeah. Brown, are you facing any charges of any sort at the moment that you're aware of that might be linked to the search and seizure?
No, the search and seizure is a result of Lieutenant General Mkonazi's press conference, where he claimed to be having evidence. I can assure you that there's no evidence to that effect. Yeah. They should have started with our cell phones and apply for a Section 205 to link whatever that is appearing to be my communication with Cape Matal and so forth. They have nothing against me or any person that they can tangibly produce to be evidence.
Yeah, we also know from
now they're seizing our phones. My problem is that now seizing phones with statements and things that you want to produce to the commission.
Yeah, we also understand.
How do you come?
Yeah. Look, I understand from the testimony, or at least from the press briefing and then later testimony of General Mkonazi, that you had access to sensitive state crime intelligence information, which has become now party to the investigation. Is that indeed truly the case?
Let allow the commission to commence. I've been served with the notice in terms of the commission regulations, which I have requested extension and was granted for me to produce all these evidence. I like using this word being around. Trust me, I'm authorized to have that information. Trust me, I am authorized.
What is the basis of your authorization?
Yeah, no, don't worry, don't become, unless if you're Magandla yourself, allow the proper process to unfold to the latter, such that everyone in South Africans can be taken into confidence in terms of the law. You arrived at work 6 o'clock, you must go home 10 o'clock now. You are changing your show to be Magandla Madlanga now. I'm saying the right platform and able to pronounce my position and my stature. Now you want to know how.
Yeah.
I'm saying Archer and Fed Cooks here. Don't worry if I'm a police officer or not. The right platform will come up even to allude to.
Importantly, is that the police officers did not find you at the premises when the raid had taken place. And as you say, they were looking to seize your gadgets. Will you be handing over these gadgets to them? That's to say your cell phones and or any other communication devices? And when will you do so?
I'll do that. All I'm waiting is I want to see if whatever, they took one of the gadgets because I was not there. I want to see if they're going to use what they found in my phone before the commission, because now I'm fearing for my life. If a person like me who's wearing, I wish I could show you my shoes. As normal men, just not what you may be given the perception. I want to see if what they found now, they will use as evidence which they claimed before the 6th of July. I want to see that.
Okay. Your other devices, when will you be handing that over to the SAPS?
My lawyer should tomorrow communicating with them, and it must be done during the day. They mustn't say I was reaching for a gun and kill me. You must remember, you go to KZN, all the suspects in KZN, they never go to court. They are killed, permanently removed. Every time you hear they were in shootout with the police and they are killed. It's not that I'm scared to hand over my gadgets. but I'm fearing for my life.
I mean, this is a raid unless you understand it to be an arrest operation.
It's not an arrest operation. I spoke to Brigadier Kunene. He said to me, it's a session and season. But why do they bring so many police officers? Why do they bring so many people with rifles, assault rifles, with 20 guns from KZN? What is it special about Brown Mogotsi? Am I wrong to be where I am? Am I wrong to have been given an opportunity to appear before Madlanga Commission?
Okay, just importantly as well here is that we understand that there are multiple business operations that you have and own and operate in the Northwest, and that one particular business operation, which seems to be a mixed-use property, is the one that was raided today. Can you give us a sense of what other of your properties, if at all, were raided by the South African Police Service?
You must open your eyes properly and look at that. Those are village buildings, man, where people are renting for 3,000, 2,000, 4,000 a month. Those are just smaller, what do you call, smaller place to rent for 2,000, 3,000. And I know they will say this Northwest businessmen controversial. I'm not that what you people hear. I was happy that the media was here. What do you see people being raided and be taken your Lamborghinis on this big business? I don't even have, I don't know. They are trying to make me a center of attraction and corruption, whatever entrepreneur. I'm not.
How would you justify your relationship?
My job.
How would you justify your communication with Vusimuzi Matlala, who is a convicted criminal, which you had communicated with, and which one would reasonably suspect you to be well associated with?
It's not convicted. You see, that's a problem. Masemola and all those they must tell us through their vetting process how did they appoint him to a tune of 360 million. They appointed him to be
no, but that's besides the point.
A service provider for 360 million.
Brown, that's besides the point. It is a matter of fact. It is a matter of fact. It is a matter of fact that Vusimuzi Matlala has a criminal history of 25 years, stemming back very long and very far back. You seem to have had a very casual and cozy relationship with him, which is potentially the basis of an investigation into you. How do you justify that and then say, I'm not too big a fish for them to be concerned about?
My brother, I didn't know about that. Me and you would never know, even yourself won't know. How can South African Police Service appoint such an underworld dog?
No, I'm not, again, the question around whether or not the South African Police Service and the state chose to do business with Vusimuzi Matlala is not the question I'm asking. My question is about the relationship you have with him. What is the nature of the relationship you have with Vusimuzi Matlala?
Business to businessman. My relationship is business to businessman, but I'm saying if South African Police Service could appoint the person to the amount of 360 million, who am I to be a judge whether it's a good man or not a good man?
Brown, I mean, frankly speaking, that's a false equivalence.
My relationship is just business to business.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a false equivalence to say just because the state does business with you.
I can tell you saw that he funded 138,000 rent in January 8. Nothing else, no relationship beside that. The tender is 360 million. Nobody talks about 5 million, 10 million, 30 million, 300. You only talk about 138,000 that is related or associated to me and Kate Matla. And I wish people could stop being gullible. Now, Brown, we dealt with the men to the amount of 138,000. Where is the other 360 whatever million?
You describe the relationship you have with Brown Mogotsi to be of the nature, with Vusimuzi Matlala, to be of the nature of a business-to-business relationship. What is the nature of the business that you do with Vusimuzi Matlala?
Which have not even started. Which have not even started. We are planning, me and him were taking something else that never materialized. Then he came in to say he's funding the ANC January 8, and I invited comrades. Nothing beyond that.
Okay, but what was the nature of the business?
We were still going to discuss. How can I talk? The man is in custody. How do I talk on his behalf? We have not even started. We are planning. You are telling me about nice things, about supply of water, mineral water, and all these things. We have not started. Subcontracting, we have not started.
Would you consider Vusi Musiket Matlala to be your friend?
Now, answer this question. I don't know. He's a business guy, and I would want him to be my friend.
So he's not your friend?
Say I'll try to say, not yet, man.
Not yet.
He's a business associate which we could have made some, whatever that could be good for me and him, but nothing really happened.
Given that you now know about his criminal history, would you still want to do business with him?
Which criminal history, man? He must be found guilty. Don't say that. The man must be found guilty before you presume him to be a criminal.
Tell us this. What was taken at the property?
They could not take anything because it's a tenant place. They did not go to my house. They could not take anything. I sent them a location in Johannesburg where I am, and they are busy traveling. I think they are on their way to come in and see me, which I can confirm I won't be available to see them at night. 10 o'clock, these people come to search me at 10 o'clock at night because they're saying they'll only arrive after 10 or 11, which I'll prefer that tomorrow morning I'll perhaps hand myself to Sentin or Alexandra police station with my lawyer that they are able to conduct what is it that they are authorized to do by the court of law.
Yeah. Were you able to, or was the tenant able to tell you how many police officers were there? I think I heard you saying that they were wearing balaclavas. Is that part of your concern?
There are so many. There are more than 15. There are more than 15. Even on the social media page, let me give you this name, Tato Molosangwe. Tato Molosangwe. On his Facebook page, you will be able to see how many cars which were there.
Yeah.
Just to come and search me.
You're saying that they were wearing balaclavas?
And by the way, they took my tenant's cell phone, the gadgets belonging to a tenant who's renting from me. They took a cell phone.
And you are saying that tomorrow, when you decide to meet them, because as they've told you, they are now coming towards where you are in Johannesburg. If they do get to where you are, would you want us to also be part of that, just so you are sure that it is police officers that are coming to you?
Yes, I'll be very much grateful. I'll share with the details. However, that I believe should only be done tomorrow. Why should it be done at 10 o'clock? Because they're coming to search me.
But it does appear that they are insisting that they want to meet you today.
No, they won't find me. Like I'm confirming to you, I send them the location from the hotel where I'm staying. I'll perhaps find something, just for tonight, such that tomorrow we are able to meet in Sentin police station, because that's my nearest police station. Then we are able to resolve this matter.
Just a quick matter outside of the raid. Today, the minister was in Parliament, and the question was asked of him, where did Brown Mogotsi get the letter or the information about the disbandment of the task team? Are you able to tell us tonight where you got that information that you were able to
that letter was on social media. It was, yes, that letter was on social media. I can remember very well. It was on the 2nd of January. That letter was on social media. And I can give you a trick. Let me tell you what happened. And you should be able to join the dots. When the letter arrived at the National Commissioner's office, he is the only one who had the letter, or the acting National Commissioner. How did the letter go to the media? Himself and Lieutenant General Mkonazi, they keep on saying they have received, they only saw the letter on social media. How is it that all communications for more than a year from the minister have been coming to their emails and to their offices without being leaked to the media? Why is it this particular letter managed to get its way to the media?
Yeah.
You should just ask that question. Yes, I've got it on the 2nd, and I was not the only one. It was all over social media.
Yeah, but you communicated it to Ket Matlala. Why did you do that?
I did, yes. Remember, and you must check the message which is written there. The political task team that has been harassing you has been disbanded. They also spoke about How did I know that the dockets were going to General Sibiya? It's a norm. It's a norm. If you are in this environment, the Deputy National Commissioner is responsible for all the dockets in the country. That's why I knew that those dockets must finally, of some way, be handed over to Deputy National Commissioner Sibiya.
Yeah, but your intention of sending the letter to Ket Matlala or telling him that the political killings task team was disbanded, what was the intention behind that?
So that they can be free now. So that they can say, oh, I want to tell about the so that he can be free, because they went to his house. Remember, I'm going to the commission. A lot is coming. More than that, kukhala madoda uzonibona xa sendifikile phaya. Let me tell you, I will explain it like bit by bit. Why was it important for me to inform Ket? In one of the radio stations, I said, if Ket was able to fund the ANC January 8th with 100,000, whatever, don't you think he has told me who else has he given money to? Who else? Because now they're making Brown Mogotsi and they're talking about this 138,000 for the January 8th.
Yeah.
A lot is coming. Yes, a lot is coming. We're going to give you a extension. I've requested the extension, at least it's been granted. It means in a week or two, I'll be in Matlanga Commission to give the side of the story.
All right. As we end off, remember to send us the information about where you are so that we are able to join you there in case the people that are looking for you do arrive. Just as we end off, how would you describe your relationship now with Ket Matlala?
Ket Matlala is a businessman. I'm a businessman. And if remember, this Audi Altram Patra is going now to come to action, because the side of my story with those messages and everything that you see, I'll be explained to say, this is my relationship with Ket Matlala. Didn't you like it when the Deputy National Commissioner said we met in Cape Town and I forgot to pay my coffee or my breakfast? You must just think along those lines. Thank you so much, Cody.
Life of an artist, bacho xa besipayisisa, glorifying drugs as a stage fright cure. You can't write this just when you're about to grab your chance of staging. Excitement, you can't think out this industry, or should I say this killer dream, cause you will swear that from the start it was designed to kill artists. Bangakulwela when days are bright, unguthembekile. As a human being on Instagram, ungxekekile. Too much pressure, unrealistic expectations. Whoever said that he's the perfect lizu is with us, wethembekile. Singiza wethembekile. Remedies within us, ezikhwemba sibhebhekile.
Yeah.